Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we throw. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects our infinite Earths are in crisis. Our wars are civil but secret. Here come
The Mad King!
Dillard Skillard!
Cheesy!
blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek-related. I'm your host, Buddy.
What's up, you guys? This is Dillard Skillard.
And this is Shmeezy.
Welcome to episode 193. The date is 1/16/2020.
The TT? The tutu? The deuce deuce?
Yeah.
Double deuce.
It
The
is.
double deuce. Well,
The year of the double deuce. The,
Twomp, twomp.
twompies.
the year of the heroes.
Oh, I like that. Didn't we forget to...
Yeah, Parm was very upset.
So we did an episode, like the first episode of the year, which was 2 episodes back, I think.
Yeah.
And we're doing like a recap or whatever. And we're like, 2020 is going to be the year of the heroes. And Parm had like come up with that. And we're super stoked on it. And we never said it.
Oh, no. Sorry, Parms.
Sorry, Parm alarm.
Parm alarm.
Everybody get ready.
Should I ring
So,
it?
no.
No.
If you are new to the podcast,
Yes,
buddy,
go to hardlyheroes.com. You can find out about all the people we talk about, all our sayings, everything we got going on. You can find pictures of my lovely self on
I
there.
thought you were going to say your lovely sister. It's weird. I thought for some reason I thought that's where it was going.
No. And yeah, you can find out about everything Hardly Heroes on there, or you can just email us straight from there.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Go find out what the Jadat's all about.
Yeah.
What's up with the jet? What's up with Sheboygan?
Yeah.
The Jada is
Go learn about that.
international.
It is.
It is international.
It is. It's that's official.
Holler at Sheboygan.
We'll actually hear more about the Jadat because I have pre-read some emails.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm
Doing some show prep.
I'm a pre-reader. Buddy, on the other hand, is no pre-reader. He likes to be surprised.
I do
Right.
like to be.
He likes to be in the moment.
Yeah.
I am a moment type of guy.
He wants a fresh reaction.
That's true. I feel it's better.
It's more genuine. For
Not
sure,
all
right?
of you can, be a fresh like me.
So, normally, Dilly does the recap, but I just want to say the recap.
It's
You guys, our recap says Shmee freaked out because we're running out of potatoes. I think this is a bit of an over.
you did a little bit because right
Freak
as we
out?
started the show, you're like, "Oh my God, you guys,
Yeah.
we're out of potatoes."
I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I freaked out. I feel like I was just informing you guys that there could be a potato shortage, a potato
think-
famine.
I think you're seriously a little upset about this because you're Tater and everything, right? So
I am Tater.
She
Thank you for
wanna
acknowledging
be
that.
Tater. She wants to be
Thanks
Tater.
for acknowledging that.
ugh,
But I'm more than
Redacted.
right.
no. It's been shanked.
That's a reverse
It's been
Jadat.
shanked.
Niff, 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 niff.
It's snip, snip, snip.
Yep.
We could never do that.
I know, we're so bad at it. And then what else happened in the last episode? I took half your job.
Yeah, so Mammy gonna smack Buddy for breaking the Tree of Trust rule
Yeah.
about
Seriously.
Curtis Takate.
Dude, Mammy was mad.
Remember, anything you tell me, if it's funny, is going on the show.
So
Yeah.
what's really funny about it is Buddy called Mammy to tell him that he had mentioned it on the show, and she said she wasn't mad until she listened to the episode. So I want to know, like, Buddy hella undersold it.
No, she
You know
got
what I'm saying?
mad. She got mad because she found out it was on the free episode.
She wanted
at
people
first-
to have to pay to
At
get
the
that
first I
insider.
told her, I was like, it's only after dark. Nobody listens anyways. And then she was like, you said it on the free show. And I was like,
no,
whoops, might have done that. And I was like, Mom,
you lied.
Mamsies, it's for show content. And everything is for the show. I
Well-
put my heart and soul into this.
You know what
Nothing
I-
is sacred.
You know what I think we should do is reach
Oh.
out to Curtis and see if her apology was enough.
I mean, we could call her on the after dark to see if it was enough.
No,
Maybe
call
we should
him.
do like a group
him.
call with Mammy and
Curtis.
Curtis.
Like, mediate.
yeah, and we can be, try to hash this thing out.
Yeah,
I
we
would
could
like
be like
that.
their counselors, their marriage
Have
counselor.
a ruling.
Sanctioned.
That's Jad at. Yeah, it has to be Jad added first, though.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't.
I was about to say, I was
that
pretty
a pre-sanction?
proud, yeah.
No, it's okay. Good looking out.
Okay, so real quick, you guys. What? So last weekend, what the heroes were up to, and if you guys go to our Facebook page, or our Sanctorum, you can find the video clip of Buddy on Good Day Sacramento.
Jada, you can go on YouTube and look up Mini Toy Expo, and Sheboygan is the first video. It comes up.
Yeah, so we were at Toy Fusion's Mini Toy Expo this past weekend at Doubletree in Sacramento. Me, Dilly, Buds, Parm came out with his kids, his wife, Andrew,
Jenny.
of course, from Toy Fusion because it's his event. We had Bex from Sac Geeks.
Yep.
We had Anthony from West Sac Intergalactic Expo.
He's part of Sat Geeks as well, too.
Oh, is he? Okay. I really like him.
He's super nice.
Yeah, like super cool. So we kind of shared a table with them and hung out. And honestly, they had so many toys. I ended up with a Dwight pop socket, and the Dwight is holding his little bobblehead Dwight. What?
Did
what
you
happened?
catch what she just said?
What did I say?
Bobblehead Dwight.
She said a pop socket. I'm like,
She tried to slip that past
yeah,
everybody.
and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, did she just say pop socket? And I'm like, when did she get
hell
a
is
pop
that?
socket of Dwight? And then
Pop
it was
socket.
a Funko
You know
Pop.
what- You know what a pop socket is?
Pop socket?
This is a pop socket.
Are we at
Yeah.
Home Depot right now?
This is a pop socket.
That goes on the back of your
on the
phone.
back of your phone.
Okay.
Okay, what are they called again? I always forget.
I didn't know that was a socket.
Funko Pop. They're all over here. A Funko Pop.
Okay, yes, I apologize. I did say
All
wrong.
right.
So I got a
Pop socket.
I got a Dwight Funko Pop, and he's holding a little bobblehead Dwight.
Yeah, his bobblehead Dwight.
It's amazing. And I also got a cool. So I fought Bex from Sac Geeks. I fought her for a Star Trek T-shirt that has Spock on it, which is super cool.
How'd you get it? Because you found it first?
So we were looking through T-shirts. I found
Was
it.
that in that bin of T-shirts?
Well, we looked at that. So what's funny is they were hanging
it was
up.
hanging. Okay, there was some.
And when I
hangers.
found it, he's like, there might be more Star Trek shirts. She made me look through that whole bin to try to find her another Star Trek shirt. And I didn't find one. But I found it first, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely getting that. And she was like, just liked it also. But her friend gave us a deal on the T-shirt. So it was almost like maybe I should have given it up to her, but I really
Yeah.
wanted it, you know? So I was just like, I'm sorry. She's like, no, you're not.
That's pretty funny.
But I also, if anybody wants to, maybe I'll repost it because it's on my Instagram, not the Hardly
Yeah.
Heroes. But a few years back, Logan and I dressed up as we did a Street Fighters group costume, and I was Chun-Li. Logan was Vega. We had a Ken. We had Cammy. So anyway, I found two little figurines that were Vega and Chun-Li. So I bought those for me and Logan to display.
Cool.
So what did you guys find at the Toy Con?
I saw a ton of stuff. And I wanted to get more, but I think the only thing I came back with was like a lunch pail.
Oh, that's right. The
It was a NASCAR lunch pail.
Yeah,
I think it was Tony Stewart,
cool.
and it was 50 cents.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so I got that for sure.
I really thought Cheese was going to come home with the Beetlejuice.
I know, I did too.
And they
And somebody got that quick too.
They showed it on the news too.
Yeah, the Urkel one too. It was Urkel, Ernest T. Bass,
Right.
and the Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice one, his head moved, which was legit.
It spinned around.
Yeah.
But you guys, it was $60.
Yeah, but that was in
it was
OG.
nice, though.
That was
It was still in
from
the
when
box.
it first came
No,
out.
And I agree,
It
but
wasn't
the
a
thing,
reman.
right? But the problem with me is I don't keep anything in the box. So
You're
it's
gonna
like
play.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna spend $60 on this. I'm gonna throw the box away.
What if it was in an OG Kermie?
Well, I have an OG Kermie from the 70s. I have him already, and you burnt his arm, so
I didn't burn his arm. That's alleged.
it's a myth.
It's a man.
Burnt
And
it?
exactly, the thing is Kermie's obviously he's out. I snuggle with him. We hang out with him. Like he's not
He's got a Band-Aid on his arm now.
right
Poor
because of
guy.
his burn. So like I don't keep things in the box. Like I took Dwight out of the box because
Dwight K. Schrute?
I don't want anything in the box. It's boring.
But then you can't resell or use as collector.
I don't want this, and that's
don't
exactly
care?
why I didn't buy it because
Yeah.
I'm not a collector. I just like toys.
Yeah, where if they would have had it out in some bin and it would have been kind of beat up
Oh, for sure. I would have
for
taken
$10,
a second.
you'd have
Yeah.
been like, "Give me."
Yes.
That Urkel was pretty nice though.
Dude, the
Dude.
Urkel
I was
was
seriously looking pretty hard at the Urkel.
Yeah.
I think that one was 50
Yeah.
or maybe 40, but
Yeah.
it wasn't cheaper than 40.
Yeah, the Urkel was legit.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I thought was funny is those made it on the news. All of those figures, like they
Yeah.
were, and he was blown away. The newscaster of like, why are they so expensive? I'm like, because they're originals and they're still in the box.
Yeah.
I'm like, anything that's that old that's still in the box is worth
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Yeah, that news segment was cool. You were super good on it.
Thank you, thank you.
Very natural. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Hardly Hero shirt was just beautiful.
He didn't
and
ask
center.
me
I know-
about it,
right?
which
And that's okay. I mean, because people can still Google it, you know.
do you Google?
Because I think really all that
What was about the convention?
right, and all we really want is just for people to just to get our logo and our name out there. Like people see it, they're like, "Oh, I feel like I've seen that," or whatever. Like,
They're like, I just saw that guy's fighting with the light sabre
Yeah.
not that long ago
They asked
on the
me-
news too.
They asked me if I wanted to be an anchor, and I was like, nah.
no, they shouldn't.
I was
You
like,
know,
I'm
not right
committed
now.
to my podcast.
What's funny though,
and my underlings.
I feel like you could be a podcast. I mean, a podcaster.
I am a
You are
podcaster.
I feel like you could be
Like a news anchor.
like the
For
one
sure
of,
you could.
like one of those guys.
Yeah, I couldn't sit in.
No,
Nay.
but going around like that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
you could
I'm all
totally-
in on
You could be like a Mark S. Allen or whatever,
Yeah.
but without the DUIs.
Right.
it. Yeah.
Because
Gotcha.
what I think Buddy's talent is, it as like we do a lot of these podcast stuff, is like genuinely being interested, like always, no matter what it is. He's like genuinely interested, and he really is. Even though like maybe sometimes he's not like this isn't like his something that he's super into, or he's doing an interview with someone that maybe something he's never seen before. He can always like genuinely be interested in that person, and that's why I think you'd be a good on the go news guy.
On the go news guy.
There you go.
That's your new nickname on the what did I say?
On the news.
Pop socket.
Pop side.
Anyways,
One moment, please.
Yeah.
oh my god, you guys.
That's what I'm gonna do if I become a news anchor. They'll be like, one
One
moment,
moment,
please.
please.
One moment, please.
Okay, so you guys next.
So
on the-
yeah, thanks to Andrew
yeah.
for putting on that Toy
you
Con.
guys, Andrew is amazing. If you live in Sacramento, go to his store, Toy Fusion.
Yeah, and everybody else that came out, it meant a lot to us. It was super fun being a part of something smaller like that we want to make bigger in
We
time.
wanted to grow, and honestly, like stuff like this, like toy expos, toy cons, they're big, and people
Dude,
are
there was
really.
a ton of
Yeah.
people there.
When
People
it-
are in. People want this. Like
Right.
there were so many for how small of an event this
Well,
was. There were so many people.
I mean, I had at least 5 people ask me if they could buy the cardboard Sunny, and I told them no, it's not for
Yeah,
sale. They're like, is that an original Sunny
From
cardboard
Norway?
cutout?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, from Norway. And they were like, how much? And I'm like, priceless.
It's made in America though,
Yeah,
so
they don't know that.
no. But I'm just saying, like that's actually a good selling point. You're like, this is Norwegian Sunny, but it's made here right in the U.S. of A.
Right.
The Johnny has broken ankles, but it's
American
still
cardboard.
worth a lot. You know what I mean?
I was surprised because Andrew, so like when he was with us not that long ago, he was like, "This is going to be a really like small show." So I thought it was going to be small, but
Right.
I was surprised on what a good turnout it was.
So many people.
And to me, it wasn't that small. I mean, I'm sure in the bigger scheme of conventions, it was, but
right.
it was packed, man. They had a really good.
It was super
spread.
packed, and people
I've talked
like
to him about getting the bigger room next year.
They had brought out some stand-up arcade games.
Right.
They had baseball cards, toys. I mean, all sorts of
Well,
good
and
stuff.
also at 10 from 10 to 3 it was free, but there were so many people because you could pay an early bird. There were so many people that came and paid an
yeah,
early bird
special.
so that you could get like first picks on the toys.
Hmm.
And there was tons of people that did that.
Did you guys like see anything in particular that? Oh my god, I forgot about. Like I had that as a kid. Anything that you saw at the convention? For me, I saw this. and I totally forgot about this because I was big time into GI Joes.
Yeah.
So they had this convoy. It was like this big truck, and it had like a turret on the top, and you could put all your Joes in there. You could put like 15, 20 Joes in there, and I seen it there.
Ooh.
It's like, oh yeah,
Dude.
that brought me back.
Yeah.
But tons of cool stuff.
You know
I
what
saw some Darkwing Duck toys that were
Ooh.
pretty dope.
Well, you
Okay.
know what I
The
kind of.
little action figures from back in the day. Jet
The old school beefy, like big plastic wrestler guys.
Oh yeah, did you?
Those are
see-
probably pretty common, but I saw a couple of those. Those are
are
nice.
super cool.
What I was thinking about too is when you said that is like honestly I don't feel like they like a lot of the toys that I played with as a young lady might not be as represented as boy toys.
What if you saw the She-Ra castle?
boy toys? Because I was gonna say the She-Ra castle, we loved that She-Ra castle, or a lot of like my New Kids on the Block figurines and that one doll that had hair that grew out of the top of her head. Like they don't
What about
have a lot of that.
the
stuff.
Raisin action figures.
That's at the doll convention.
Sheila has Raisin action figures because she likes raisins so much.
I don't like raisins.
Like
That
the
should be her
California
new
raisin.
It's like
Name,
it's
Raisin.
like brother. Shut it.
Hey, Raisin,
That doesn't really roll off the tongue like cheese
Raisin, Praisin.
or tater.
No, Raisin does.
Ray Ray. You can call me Ray Ray.
No, Raisin.
Anyways, no, I mean, I definitely saw things that just like, you know, where it's just back in the day, like some like 90s X-Men stuff,
Love it.
you know, things like that. But
I know it's pretty busy. I didn't get to deep dive into it. My favorite stuff though was the guy's artwork that took old broken TVs
Yes.
and made
Yeah.
like old
he made like scenes from Terminator,
Ninja Turtles.
Power Rangers.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it was
Scooby-Doo.
legit. The Terminator one was awesome. The
I
Ninja Turtles one was so bad.
My favorite was the Power Ranger with the tiny
Oh.
little Power Rangers, and then he had the big, what's it called when it forms up?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank.
Megazord?
Yeah, Megazord.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Anyway, let's.
On
So,
the
yeah.
docket,
So
we
toy-
have a
Oh my God.
huge announcement.
We do.
This is big.
This is big, people.
This is
big
This
news.
is big. This is big.
So, ooh, I like that. So you know this is episode 193. We are announcing, drum roll please, Hardly Heroes 200th episode celebration! Woo! We are celebrating our 200th episode, and one of our favorite sponsors is nice enough to host this event on March 7th. We are going to be down at Jack Rabbit Brewery.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of stuff planned on the docket. More to announce, but right now we want you to mark it in your calendars,
Yes,
people.
you guys, this is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have I don't
Oh,
know,
but-
maybe special merch that we're
Yeah.
talking about. We're gonna have
Like a silent auction, perhaps.
a silent auction.
Maybe some more Hardly Heroes pint glasses.
Yes.
Perhaps.
But you need to invite everyone. This is open to the public, so bring potential new listeners. Bring everybody you know.
And even if you're not even trying to like, hey, come check out this podcast I like, just be like, let's go hang out somewhere cool in Sacramento or
Do
West
you,
Sacramento.
Grab
do
a
you
couple
like
beers.
beer? Yeah.
Right.
Yum.
Do you like being out in the world? Do you like
Making fun of cheese. We
walnuts.
do.
Yes.
Jada.
Sanctioned.
Thank you.
No.
So Jack Rabbit will be there. We are going to be supporting our friends at Project Wish Upon a Star, like always.
You guys, this is going to be awesome because, for one, there's nothing we like better than supporting Project Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah, all day,
It's
every
literally
day.
all we want to do. Like, whenever we
Every
think
day.
of an event, we're like, ooh, and we could donate all this stuff to Project Wish Upon a Star.
They're our favorite charity. We,
We
love
love
working
them
with.
so much.
You know, your girl V.
My girl V, my girl,
Darn.
or my boy D.
Darren.
VD,
VD.
as I like to call him.
So we have a lot more stuff, but we really, the main reason why we're telling you guys now is we want you to mark it in your calendars.
March 7th.
Yeah, we want our boy Skylar to make it out. We want Sonny to make it out. We want Johnny. We want Big Brisket.
Charlos.
Hey, by the way, I got big announcement. Charlos is on the docket of coming. I've already told him. He's marking it on the calendar. He's going to be sleeping on Dilly's couch.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get our dad to come.
Yeah, Pappers.
Burger Man?
Yeah,
Burger Man.
Maybe even brother James.
Wow, okay.
We're working on everybody.
There's no way brother James is coming.
Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to invite everybody out. We want this not just to be a celebration of our 200th episode, but a celebration of the community that we have built, the network of friends and everybody that has been a part of this show, from emailing in to helping us work on the show, to just being a part of it, and everybody to meet one another. Like, I know everybody wants to meet Skylar from Texas. I know everybody wants to meet Big Brisket. And everybody wants to meet Charlos, because I don't think they believe that Charlos is real.
Except for that I talked to him once.
Oh yeah, we FaceTimed.
Yeah.
So as many people as you can possibly come and hang out with us, be a part of this. I'm telling you, we have so much stuff that we have planned that we cannot announce yet.
Yeah, so this is just going to be, it's totally a celebration. It's going to be like super fun, just a way for us to say thanks to all of our sidekicks, who obviously are the most important, all of our sponsors, all of like everybody that, our partners, people that we've worked with, all of our old hosts.
Yes.
So we love and appreciate all of the old hosts.
Right. It's a celebration of everything Hardly Heroes. You guys come out March 7th, Jackrabbit Brewing Company, West Sac.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Mark it down.
Woo, woo.
Be there or be square.
Woo, woo. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
That's my noise.
Yeah, or, you know what I mean? You might just disappear.
Or
into
don't go
dust.
and be super lame.
Or Buddy's going to snap his fingers.
I do have the gauntlet.
It's true.
I am Mad King.
You guys.
Real quick.
Hey, you guys.
So I just want to announce this really quick. I know that you guys are laughing now, but I want to say this now because I feel like either I'm going to forget or you guys are not going to let me talk about it. So you guys know our friends Mike and Riley from the Downright Nerdy
We do.
Downright Nerdy
podcast.
Yes.
So Mike is a big Star Trek fan, which is why I think probably we get along so well. And apparently Riley's not as big or whatever, but that's fine.
Let's go, Riley. I'm Team Riley.
I still like her, but anyway, they've been doing like weekly kind of breakdowns of Star Trek. So like different movies and series and everything. So this Monday they're going to be doing like all the hopes and dreams that we have of the new series Picard. So I'm going to be on the podcast. It's going to be a call-in kind of like we did with Sunny. I'm going to be doing that Monday night. It's like a YouTube. You know how he does his like YouTube. So I'll be on that. We'll be talking like all things Star Trek.
Are you going to be there or like are they going to be able to see you?
I don't think so. I think it's an audio, but I don't know. I need to check with him because I think my computer has a cam.
Because if so, you better be wearing a Hardly Heroes tee.
Right.
Or
Better represent.
I have the Downright Nerdy tee too.
Oh. Do you
Yeah, but
look
see, you're going to be on
desperate?
their show, so we need a little HH.
Do you want to look
representations.
desperate? She's like, hey, I'm your biggest fan. Right. My name's Raisin.
That's not. You guys don't.
I got pop sockets. I mean, hot pockets.
So anyway, if any of you guys want to hear me talk about Star Trek, go after Monday. I don't know when it's going to be up. I can let you guys know, but it's on the Downright Nerdy YouTube channel.
Yeah, when you find out, go on IG and let the fans know.
I'll let everybody know because this Picard, like people are steamed up about it, dude. They're stoked. And you guys know, Star Trek fans.
I don't like you stealing my saying.
Number one are the best. Number two, I love Picard. You know, he's one of the most beloved captains of all time. So, and
is he your number one?
He's my number one for sure. Next Generation. The thing of it is my number one Star Trek like character is Spock. Like above all, like I want to see Spock almost always. But my favorite captain is Picard. Next Generation is
Not
amazing.
Captain America.
Like, well, I mean, in Star Trek.
I mean, not the first captain that was on there for like a half an episode.
Which one in Next Generation?
The very first one, I guess.
Are you talking about the Star
captain
Trek
of
movies?
the Enterprise? Yeah.
Yeah, those
You guys
are the
tricked me on
movies.
that question that one time.
Oh, right.
Trixies.
Yeah. One moment, please.
But anyway, no. So I love Picard. So I'm super excited. I've actually been watching the Star Trek Discovery, which I know you guys do not care about.
I just don't want to pay for the app.
No, you wouldn't watch it anyway. It's so good though. I actually don't know that many people that like Star Trek, so I have a hard time like finding people to talk about it. I don't really know how other Star Trek fans feel about Discovery. Like, I have no one to talk to about it. I don't know if people like it, if they dislike it. I like it because they've actually kind of brought like Spock into
Does
it.
Mama
And-
Groot watch it?
I don't think so. She has CBS, but I don't think she watches it. But remember Christopher Pike? He was the
Yeah.
before Kirk. He's actually in Discovery now. Like, not, like the captain. So it's really cool.
Really?
They're kind of like tying it back into.
That's pretty cool.
It's super cool. And so I just kind of want to, if any of you guys watch Star Trek or like Star Trek or watch Star Trek Discovery, I kind of want to know what you guys think. I just kind of want some feedback because I don't really know, what people are thinking about it. But anyway. I know that wasn't really quick, so.
Super not quick.
Of course not.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
So what are we doing
There's
now?
that.
What are we moving on to?
What do we got?
I think we got news with our correspondent.
Let's go there.
In this corner, weighing in at 237 pounds, he is the WWF Heavyweight Champion of the world. He is the Bonesaw, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah. I'm ready to tear you apart, brother, because no one can stand against the Macho Man. Yeah.
And in this corner, weighing in at me, am I supposed to be fighting this Neanderthal in a purple leopard leotard? This is not what I signed up for.
Too late.
Oh no, get away from me. Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Did Phil just get body slammed? Oh yeah! How does this stuff happen to him? I'm actually kind of jealous, to be honest.
That is awesome.
So starting off in Marvel, director Scott Derrickson is officially parting ways with Marvel Studios and will no longer be directing Doctor Strange 2 due to creative differences. Aww. We all know that's Hollywood talk for we don't like your story. But with everything that needs to happen in Multiverse of Madness, it's no wonder Derrickson would walk away if he can't tell the story he wants to tell.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Sony Marvel dropped a new trailer for the upcoming Morbius movie, and it actually looks pretty comic book accurate. Yes. Jared Leto's face at the end looks like a corpse with a bat face, which, to be honest, is what Morbius should look like.
I got the ugly.
Oh, and if there was any doubt that this movie took place in the MCU, look no further than our boy Adrian Toomes, aka the Vulture, at the end of the trailer. Morbius drops July 31st.
I am Michael Morbius.
So if I'm not mistaken, Creighton and Buddy's favorite character from Star Wars is Jar Jar Binks, right?
Try again.
Or at least Shmeez is, right? Nope. Jar Jar Binks is rumored to be making his triumphant return in the Obi-Wan series. Yeah! And he's supposed to be bearded and traveled from dealing with the Empire since handing over the Republic to the electric nightmare prune that is Sheev Palpatine. Nothing can make this guy cool in my eyes.
Excuse me.
Either way, it just might happen. And when it does, it'll be on Disney+.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Now this one really is for our favorite Cheezosaurus Rex. CBS All Access chief content creator Julie McNamara is considering looking into a Discovery spinoff featuring Pike and Spock. I personally think it would be pretty cool to see their relationship prior to getting old
Captain James Speaker.
involved and forever changing the course of future history. They are currently developing 2 unnamed Star Trek shows along with getting ready for the highly anticipated Picard show, which airs next week. Hope you're all ready for it.
Make it so, Mr. LaForge.
Lastly, in gaming news, Sony announced they will not be attending the E3 Gaming Expo for the 2nd year in a row, which is kind of weird considering it's the biggest gaming event of the year and they still haven't released any details on the PS5, which is due for release during the holidays. Microsoft, however, has stated that they will be at E3 and can't wait to show off the Xbox Series X. Is it a mistake? Only time will tell.
You lose,
news. Good day, sir.
Well, that's the end of the headlines from me this week, Sidekicks. Are you excited for another Leto comic book performance? Are your jollies all ruffled up because Jar Jar is coming back? Or can you not wait for Spock and Pike in their own buddy show together? Sound off in the Sidekick Sanctorum and let the heroes know what you're excited for. Until next week, Sidekicks, just remember, if you see a legion of squirrels coming after you, run! They run the global economy and plan the ruin of all men. Or your face looks like an acorn. Either way, you don't mess with squirrels.
You f***ed with squirrels, Morty. We got a good 5 minutes before they're backing up on our ass, Morty.
Thank you, correspondent.
Correspondent. Thank you, Phil.
That was good.
Cheezosaurus Rex.
That was funny.
That's perfect. I love that. You guys, really quick. I swear to God, this is so quick.
They're never really quick.
Just because I was just talking about Star Trek, this new Spock Pike spinoff could be awesome. It would be weird though because you're so used to like Kirk and Spock. So again, I'll take anything with Spock, but it is, I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't want them to just like put too much Star Trek crap out on CBS All Access. You know what I'm saying? It's like chill it out.
Why?
You want it to like slowly trickle in.
Yeah, I want it because it's just like because I need to watch it all. So it's like I just want it to be like
What she needs to tell them is 1 moment, please.
Yeah. 1 moment, please.
Okay, so you guys, the Morbius, we watched the trailer. How do
Yes,
you
we
guys
did.
feel? I think it looks, I don't know anything about Morbius, so I can't tell if it's like accurate, but it looks scary and kind of cool.
It does look cool. Leto, he really got into the role. He looks super skinny at one
Dude,
point.
he looks
He's like
scary, gross.
I don't know the backstory either, but it looks like he has some kind of blood disease. And he's a
Yeah.
doctor and gets the DNA from a bat or something to become a vampire. I don't know, but
He's like the
it
real
looks pretty damn good.
Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Batman.
Real.
What do you
not-
think?
I'm
Oh
not
God!
in.
Of course he's not. You are like so annoying.
Why?
Can you like anything?
Because it's
I
scary.
love
He
a
doesn't
lot
like
of
scary stuff.
No,
because he's a
He
baby.
gets scared.
no,
Scary. Oh,
Sheila's
scared.
scared. No, there is a part where he's like bamfing almost like pretty much they stole from Nightcrawler in X-Men 2. Bamf, bamf, which is a awesome scene.
I love bamfing.
Well, that's
If
what
you
vampires
watch it-
do.
Dude,
They
if I
bamf.
could bamf, I'd bamf all over the place.
Well, of course, I would love to bamf too, but he's bamfing like they do in X-Men 2. Another thing that I am excited to see if this does do it, which I know people have been catching on, is if you look in the background, he's walking on the street and you see Peterman,
Yeah, on the wall.
on the wall, and it says murder.
I don't know. We need to make sure it says murder or murdered.
So what I'm wondering is that's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in the back there. So does this connect all of them together? Because you see Vulture
Yeah, Michael
Keaton at the
Right.
end.
Which
So
is
you're
awesome.
like, does this connect the Marvel universe and the Sony universe together? And does that mean that Into the Spider-Verse was kind of the way of it kind of making all of this connect
Right.
into one? And if they do that, that would
Do-do?
be
Do that?
doo-doo.
If they do that,
If they
They
do
do
what I
that.
do,
That
so
would
well.
be legit. Because if you think about it, that would connect all of them together. And maybe that's why there was so much hold on the whole Sony, Disney kind of
Right.
rights and everything like that.
because of this movie.
Yeah, which would be super cool because I believe this is all leading up to the Sinister Six.
So what else don't you like about this trailer besides the bamfing?
Besides the bamfing,
you
Is
don't
it
like
Leto?
Leto?
I'm not a big Leto
I feel like
guy.
it's Leto.
I think it is Leto.
What was the last Leto movie?
Oh, that one with
What, Dallas Buyers
yes,
Club?
so good in that.
But he's not the main character in that.
Well,
I
He's a good
just
actor.
can't talk about.
I think he's like a method.
I
actor.
like Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, the whole Joker thing, but
You know, the Joker thing really kind of like soured me, even though I never saw it. I never even saw it. But I just, pictures of it, I was like, nah.
I watched it, and I don't mind that movie. I think it's just... I want to hate it because then if I go in and I'm like, oh, I was actually really surprised to be happy with it, instead of going with high expectations.
This is such a weird way to live your life.
No, it's not.
He's just like, I hate everything until you prove me wrong.
What do you mean? I love so many things. I was super pumped on episode 8, and I loved episode 8, and everybody hates on it. I love all the Marvel movies besides Captain Marvel. I love Wonder Woman.
I actually think that Buddy probably wasn't that pumped for episode 8. He just likes it now. But he probably was talking
No, dude,
before.
I loved it from the get-go. And you can go back and listen because it is recorded.
Buddy, do you remember how old you were when the prequels came out?
Yeah, I was young. A young wee lad.
I have an idea. I have a thought.
What's your thought?
Which Buddy will
Real quick, tell us.
100% deny until his dying day, I bet anything.
Huh.
Let's hear it.
I'm betting, because of his age, when he saw the prequels, he liked them until his brothers told them that he wasn't supposed to.
No, it was like everybody else. When you first saw it, you're like, oh, this was awesome because you hadn't got Star Wars in so long. And then once you actually got to watch it over and over, you realize all the plot holes in it.
No,
but I still like episode 3, and my brothers hate episode 3.
Okay, do you know how old you were, though? You were picking up plot holes?
No, I'm saying later on, you need some cleanser.
He was like, you know what? I think this is a plot hole. I'm 10 years old.
This don't make sense.
Miss, I'm just a nerdy person this last 3 years. I don't like that you're trying to shame me.
No, I really had that thought the other day because I was like, I wonder how old Buddy was when those prequels came out.
Yeah, because you're excited because you're getting new Star Wars. I understand that.
No, I just really believe in my heart that you
I was
liked
like
those.
12.
I know, and you liked
until
them
he was influenced not to like anymore.
If you were in a vacuum and no one else told you.
I mean, he was a kid. They're kids' movies, so.
100%. Anyway, moving on. I just had that thought. That's all. I'm not trying to start a fight.
No,
I just
you always are trying to start a fight, and you steal my sayings, and it's very annoying.
I was a baseball shamer. So anyway, moving on. What about Doctor Strange?
I'm really sad about that.
So yeah, Scott Derrickson.
Dickerson.
I was really excited his way of where he was going. So
yeah,
is it too dark for Disney? That's what
I don't know. Good. Finally, it looked good.
I was super excited for this movie because Doctor Strange is one of my higher on my list of movies.
You know what's funny is before I saw Doctor Strange, because I didn't know anything about Doctor Strange, and the Marvel stuff, I was like, oh, like, superhero or whatever, and I kind of saw the preview, and I'm like, this seems weird, and Logan's like, I don't know, it seems, I would think you would like it because you're into like magic and like Harry Potter and stuff. And so I was like, it looks stupid. And then I watched it. I'm like, that was amazing. Like, I love Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, one of my higher tiers.
I really like that character and that whole world. So I was really excited for this to be a little different and darker. Yeah, the mirror dimension. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what are they going to do with it now, though?
They're going to get somebody else, a new writer, which it just makes me really scared.
I know.
Here's another movie I'm excited about. Cheese.
What?
This movie.
Oh, yeah. Are you?
Oh, I hate everything.
Are you? Are you just saying
off.
that? Excuse me.
Yeah, you're a jag.
You guys are pumped about Jar Jar Binks, aren't you?
Okay, so you guys, let's talk about this. Are they really? Why?
But he's going to be all traveled.
Oh, I thought you said everybody likes him. Why don't you like him?
I never said anything about Jar Jars.
You probably liked it when you were a kid. Now you just hate it because you're not in a vacuum seal. So now you're out of a vacuum seal. You just hate everything, huh?
He's going horde right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Horde in the paint.
Suck it! Suck it!
Remember from The Office? Suck it! Suck it!
Suck it!
It was Wallace's kid.
Yeah.
He's all.
Yeah.
Did I make the noise?
Yeah. He's just playing the drums.
The drums.
Suck it.
Suck it. Okay. And what's funny is like that kid you know, they have such consistency with characters.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, he was in like a long time ago, sleeping in the bed, right?
Yeah.
And he was in the wheel or in the rocking chair, and he's like, "Where'd you get this rocking chair?" He's like, "I don't know. It was here when I was born." Anyway, this is not an
Sony
office
news?
podcast.
What else did we have in there?
Sony news?
Sony. Not going to be at E3.
So what do you think about that?
I mean, they didn't go last year, so I'm not surprised. I think it's.
You're
they
not
say they have like differences, but I think it's all about giving too much away to the competition.
Right,
and
right.
you're not big Sony guy.
No,
anyways.
I haven't. I think the last Sony console I had was probably the PS2, so it's been a while.
Oh wow.
Right. Had that good GTA San Andreas. And then after that,
San
it's all
Andreas.
Xbox. But yeah, I'm not surprised they're not going to be there because that'll give Microsoft time to shine.
Right.
So yeah.
So we have some other news. The Black Widow trailer shows new footage of Taskmaster mask.
Taskmaster.
So new footage and Taskmaster mask reveal.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Masker.
Aniston.
Taskmaster mask.
Jurassic.
Aniston.
Yeah.
Her last name is kind of hard to say.
Jennifer Aniston.
It's just a T. Just put a T in there. That's it.
Okay, buddy. Jesus, this is not funny. Anyway,
But she can put the T in Jurassic, but not Aniston. Oh, cheese.
Oh,
what are you
man,
gonna do?
that was good.
Okay, so
Sorry.
anyway, moving on. Chucky's getting a series. The Sci-Fi Channel announced
Nobody
this.
cares.
Hold up.
You like
care.
You like Chucky?
I care about this.
So the
Let's learn more.
series is being produced, written, and showrun by Don Mancini, the original creator of Child's Play franchise.
Ooh, all right.
The first episode will be directed by Mancini himself, which is
Fantastic.
cool. A new take on the franchise being produced on Sci-Fi that will dive deeper into the lore of Charles Lee Ray while taking a darker than recent take on the murderous doll. So it'll be darker? How do you go darker?
Well, the original, I mean, the first movie was pretty damn scary. And then it kind of got into like...
Okay.
It was like funny.
Like kind of like a joke,
scary.
you know. But the first one, when it first came out...
Oh, so that's what
It
they're
was pretty
saying,
dark.
darker than recent take.
Yeah,
So, okay,
yeah.
I see.
So, I mean, it's Mancini. He did the original, you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to do the first episode, though, and then dip.
It looks like the first episode, but you never know. It says the series is being produced and written by him, but
Okay.
he's only directing. It looks like the first
The
episode,
first.
but he'll still be super involved in it. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm in on that, except for, is that another streaming thing? Or
No, it's the
you just have
Sci-Fi.
to have cable
It's
for
the
that?
Sci-Fi channel. So
Okay.
I don't know if you can
I don't
stream
know.
that.
I'll try
But
to find it.
Do your parents have cable?
I don't have parents.
Oh
None.
Died in an airplane crash.
no, they didn't.
I'm just kidding.
On an island.
Lost.
Yep.
Are they
I've always
lost?
been on the island, Jack. Mr. Locke.
I like Sawyer.
That's Ben.
Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, Ben?
Okay, what about you guys? NBC. I'm excited about this. Buddy apparently is too cool.
All right. The main
Hey,
reason.
let me say it first. NBC is producing a series based on Dwayne Johnson's life entitled Young Rock. Now, Buddy was like saying, I'm over the rock. He's oversaturated. And then what I told Buddy is I was like, you would kill to be oversaturated.
That's true.
Right.
I would. The main reason why I'm a little worried about this, and I already know I'm gonna get tremendous
I
like,
already hate you.
backlash,
Yeah.
and mainly probably from Cheese. But I've tried to watch it at least maybe 3 times, and I just can't handle it.
What, is it on already?
No, not this, but it's a show that I'm worried is gonna kind of be like this,
What?
and I can't stand it. It's on Disney Plus.
Are you kidding me? Don't even say it. Don't say it out loud because I don't think we can be friends after this. If you say Jeff Goldblum's show,
It's so
Hey,
bad.
hey,
It's so
hey,
bad.
shh.
It's
The world
so
according
bad.
to Seth
It's-
Brundlefly.
It's so like hearing him like reiterate to talk about everything drives me
Oh, no.
up the
I
wall.
could-
It's so boring.
I literally could hear him talk about, like, he could just take a piece
just
of
like,
paper and describe it.
It's windy. Did you see the wind? It shut the door on me. And you're just like, no one cares. Shut up. And then the sneakers he made were, just terrible
The
looking.
problem, brother, is people do care.
Oh, it's so bad. So I'm a little worried it's going to be a little more like that. If it's since it said Young Rock, like that I'll be really interested in, like how he started to get into wrestling and like his up and coming rise of that. I'm all in.
No, this is definitely not going to be like a World According to Jeff Goldblum, because this is a life story. It says
that I'm in on.
NBC has ordered an 11-episode series being helmeted by the writing-producing team from Fresh Off the Boat. Show will be based on a day in the life of Dwayne Johnson in his formative years, featuring Dwayne appearing in each episode. So it's not the Jeff Goldblum show is like him just taking like everyday things and like explaining it to you, which I think is amazing.
Ugh.
But this is we're gonna learn about.
Have you watched it, Dilly?
No.
Just
No.
Exactly.
But I mean, I
think
I don't feel like I
boring.
wouldn't like it. 'Cause
I think I can watch Jeff Goldblum do anything, and I'm fine with it.
He'll
He's
be like,
so,
yeah,
he's so funny.
Jeff,
Like,
that's exactly.
no, yeah, that's totally what he does the whole time. It's amazing. Actually, the ice cream episode was a little boring,
Wow. Surprised you talk trash.
but I still want to see what he's wearing, how his hair looks. I want to look at his butt.
He doesn't have a butt.
It's still cute.
Do you know what Fergie and Dwayne Johnson have in common?
What?
They both put the boys on Rock.
Wow, that was solid.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Boys on rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be up in the gym just working on my fitness. Woo wee!
Now you gotta do your
Whoop, woo, whoop. Okay, so moving on. I think that's about it of the things that. Oh, but you know the Lord of the Rings series, which
dude. I'm sick of them teasing it. Just give me it already.
yeah, that's it.
Amazon's been teasing it for a while.
Well,
I'm starting to get blue balls.
Amazon announced its cast. Okay,
Well, that's a start.
so it's good. It's moving along. It's already been announced that it'll have 2 seasons. It's already green-lighted for season 2. Westworld premiere date March 15th. So I actually think I'm going to watch this season. I do. I think it's going to be better.
It's been so long.
I think it's going to be better than season 2. I think that they're moving it in a little bit of a different direction. Which is what's cool about Westworld is there's so much you can do because there's all the different worlds. So
The universe is very big. They could do a lot with it. I just feel they kind of lost everybody in season 2.
yeah.
It just got too convoluted, too hard to follow. You know, that's why I've been hearing a lot about that new show on Netflix too. Witcher.
Oh,
There's so much dialogue in that thing. It's like, oh my god.
I've
Can
never-
we get some monsters and some killing stuff already?
Somebody was like, you got to watch it, but then you got to go listen to or go watch these shows that talk about how. And I'm like, nope, I don't got time for all that.
No.
Nay.
What about Don't you feel like Game of Thrones was kind of complicated?
No, you had 10 years of build up for that show. You know, this is, they're saying in one season you got to go watch everything. You know, in Game of Thrones, it like built, like the story was building this whole time. They're saying there's a lot of jump backs and like timeline changes, just like Westworld. Everybody's like, well, when does this take place? Is this in the future? Is this in the past? Like, when is this? When is that? Like, that's where I feel you lose a lot of people, especially early in.
Yeah.
I feel it's lazy writing.
So how much of it did you watch, Dill?
I maybe made it till like I think the 3rd episode.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I can't go on. I
Because
need more.
what's funny is there was a Gizbo actually, and
In Gizbo We Trust.
yeah, Gizbo, and then another friend of the show, Michael, who came to our movie event. They both loved it and binged it.
Binge?
Gizbo.
Maybe I just haven't got far enough
Gizbo
yet.
binged it. Gizbo.
Is he a
Gizbo
fan
We
of the
Trust?
game or like the book or just kind of just binged it?
Gizbo knew nothing. Michael is a gamer, so he might have been a fan of the game.
Okay.
So yeah, but he really liked it too. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's definitely, Phil had said something like that. Like people that like the game don't like it, or people that like the books don't. I can't remember what he said, but there's definitely been like, it's almost like a hot and cold.
There's just a lot of character development going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of expected more action and more like the game, monsters, monster hunting,
Right.
things of that nature.
So you guys, I have something to announce, and this is not real quick.
Okay.
We have a new segment.
Yeah.
It's called Dilly's Gaming Corner.
Nobody puts Dilly in the corner.
That's true.
You just got put in the corner. Dilly's
I'm
gaming
in the corner with my games. Actually, I brought my games with me tonight.
He's
Dude,
trying to play.
Dilly showed up
Sheila
with
and
his
me.
Switch.
Yeah. Switched it.
And he's kind of been teasing that he might sell it to one of us, but as we ask questions about how much he's going to sell it, he's like, well, I haven't really decided if I'm going to sell it yet.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm just
really-
going to have you drool over it.
I'm building the interest.
Right. So
I'm
then
sort of looking to start a bidding war.
So then when
kinda
you
what I'm
finally
doing.
sell it, we're both paying like $500 for
Yeah.
it to share it.
She'll be like, you want to just go in on our own? I'll be like, okay. Unless it
Well, you just
comes
get a
with the
controller.
emergency pack.
You know what we could do, brother, if we buy one is so like someone gets it for a week, and then when we meet on Thursdays for the podcast, you
just
switch
flip
off.
flop.
So you get week on, week off, week on.
I like that.
And we could share the price.
Sharesies.
Let's do it. Let's get one of the new switches too.
Yeah, we don't want this old crappy switchy.
Switchy.
Trying to get
Okay.
that Switch Lite.
So back to Dilly's Corner.
Yeah. Is there like a button that we push that goes Dilly's Game Corner?
We're gonna
Anything?
get.
We
We're
can work
working on that.
We're working
Okay.
on you to have a song.
All right.
Dilly's Game Corner.
I need like some 8-bit music in the
Oh
background.
yeah, like deep deep deep
Yeah.
Pop, pop.
Bop. All right, so WB Montreal releases cryptic imagery for upcoming Batman game.
Oh.
So yeah, Warner Brothers Montreal, the team behind the Arkham game series, has been tweeting and Instagramming cryptic imagery to promote development in its new Batman game. One of the symbols has been confirmed as the symbol of the League of Shadows, showing the demon's head in the image.
Creep.
So we have it here, but maybe we'll post this.
Yeah,
but
we can
have
take
this
a
crazy
picture.
image. The other image in there yet has no meaning in the greater Batman mythos, but comic writer and Court of Owls creator Scott Snyder has been retweeting the image with the hashtag Beware the Court of Owls.
Ooh. Are you
So-
guys, are you
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Batman games?
I've played a few of them. Not all of them. There's a lot. They're
Yeah,
good. Really
yeah.
good. I think I have Arkham Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Great one.
Yeah.
It's good. Next, Marvel Avengers has been pushed back to September from April. Crystal Dynamics has announced it is pushing the release of the game out for polish and debugging, meaning it's trying to put out the best version as possible of the game. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these games,
It's like they release them
come
and
out
then-
and it's just hot garbage. Like
And then-
sometimes they don't even work.
Do sometimes like you know how like if you download an app and then they come up with updates that fix bugs? Is that how games work too?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Or they'll come out and they'll put a patch out.
Well,
It's just a constant updating.
yeah.
of
Yeah, it
the
was
game.
just like Red Dead where they like came out with the
yeah,
game.
but it's like an unfinished product. Like when
Yeah.
that was released, it was boring. Like there wasn't much to do. It was really glitchy and buggy and just.
But they just wanted to get it out.
Yeah, they just it's a money thing.
money grab.
So fans are eager for their take on the Avengers. Fans look forward to the prequel novel due out this March.
Fun.
This is one I'm excited about. So we had the new trailer for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis released.
You
Noise.
copping that?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
What does that mean?
You
Copping.
getting it?
You're going to
Oh.
get that. Yeah, you're buying that. So the trailer centers around original heroine Jill Valentine and the menacing biomonster Nemesis. Capcom promises a more action-packed game than the last Resident Evil 2 remake, which was great. It was
Right.
fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'm still actually working on that. The game also features a new asymmetrical multiplayer mode called Resident Evil Resistance, which pits 4v1 gameplay with one mastermind versus 4 players, kind of like the Left 4 Dead franchise.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that's kind of something
Yeah.
new. You don't really see that in a lot of Resident Evil games. They tend to be single. Well, there's some multiplayers out there, but yeah, that's definitely a new mode. So excited about that. The
Cool,
Resident
cool.
Evil 2 remake was great.
Nice. So does that conclude Dilly's
That
gaming corner?
concludes my edition for this week. So real quick.
The end.
Thank you for that, Dilly. I actually, you guys, I just stumbled across something, this news thing in our packet that I wanted, because I've been, we read a little bit about this, but I didn't know like too much of it. But it's about the What If series, the animated series. So it'll include 10 episodes, and season 2 is already in development. So what I wanted to say is that, so it says the series is an anthology that features the Watcher as he looks at instances of where the MCU could have gone in a completely different direction, which we knew.
Okay.
But this says some of the things the episodes will explore, including T'Challa as Star-Lord. Awesome.
All right.
Zombie Captain America fighting Bucky Barnes.
Yes.
That's cool. Peggy Carter as Captain America. Steve Rogers never getting the serum. And then those are all the specifics.
Okay.
But I honestly, for some reason, that sounds so much fun to me. Like, I love anything where, like, any kind of movie or show or wherever where it's like, it shows if you had just taken a little bit of a different path.
Right.
Did you ever see the DC animated movie called Flashpoint Paradox?
Oh, no. But I've heard of that. Is that kind of like that?
So what happens is Flash runs so fast he goes back in time.
Oh, wow.
And he saves his mom, and pretty much that's kind of like his backstory. So he runs back to save his mom and alters the present. So pretty much what happens is, not to give away too much, but Batman, Bruce Wayne dies, and his dad becomes Batman, and his mom becomes the Joker.
What?
But his dad like uses guns, so he's like killing people and all this stuff.
That sounds cool.
And then
is that an animated too?
Yeah. And so there's other, like, pretty much everybody changes, but it is definitely worth a watch. It's probably my favorite DC movie that they've ever or animated movie they've ever done, for just the sheer fact that everything was flipped upside down.
It's so fun.
But it's definitely worth a watch, and it is on that DC app.
That's cool. Thanks, brother. Sorry,
You're
I yawned. Anyway,
you play Yamo gonna be there one more time? I'm a Yamo burn this place to the ground.
So that was the news, you guys.
Oh yeah, so that premieres summer 2021. What if? Marvel Studios, What If?
That's a long ways away.
That's on Disney Plus. Right.
Disney
Plus.
Plus.
The old Pluser?
Awesome.
I'm really waiting for Plus to come out with these more shows.
Yeah, I mean, it's time. They pretty much kind of banked on that you were going to be able to suffice with all the nostalgic stuff that they had.
Like, done with that.
Yeah, and now that the Mandos kind of came and went,
you're like,
what do we do now?
Exactly. What do we do? When is stuff coming out?
Yeah, like, I know there's other stuff on there, but
I don't know about y'all, but I've been watching a ton of Marvel movies and a ton of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
is,
I
rewatch Endgame again.
No, but see, leading up to Endgame, we watched so many Marvel movies, and then leading up to Rise of Skywalker, we watched all the Star Wars again.
Well, Michelle made fun of me. The other night, I had Endgame on, and the part
crying?
Dude, when Cap just tightens the shield and looks at everybody, I'm just like, woo! Every time it gets me steamed up.
Yeah, that is good.
I can't get enough of that scene.
I know.
And then he's just like on your left, and you're just like, oh my god.
Logan has this cool. I don't know if I ever was able to take a picture of it, but he got like this. What is that? What are those things called when like you move it and it looks different? Is that like a hologram, a holographic? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, where like you look at it one way and it appears different. Yeah.
What's that called? The graphics? Holograms? Anyway. It's an artist that we saw at WizardCon. Didn't you guys see this? It's like a fairly decent sized picture. So like if you look at it one way, it's Captain America standing there by himself. And then if you shift a little bit, everybody comes in behind him. It's like
so good.
Such an amazing piece of art that this guy made. But anyway, I totally know what you mean. Like that scene is just feels. You get the feels.
It's a hitter.
Yeah.
So just some things coming up, you guys. January 19th, we have Stockton Con. We know Mitch is going.
Mitch?
Yep.
I'll be there.
Where are you going?
Stockton Con, I shall be there.
Cool.
Me and
209.
Bird. Bird's the word.
Oh, Bird's the word's going?
Bird's the word.
Snapples.
And our correspondent.
Wait, that's like in 4 days.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Ew.
Sunday.
February 28th, we have the HH Takeover at Jackrabbit Brewery for movie trivia night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
February 29th, we have Kyber Cave in Fairfield for their grand reopening.
Oh, yeah.
Who's
Make a
going to
lightsaber.
Who's going to that?
Sabre.
Me.
Sorry.
I'm making a Sabre.
You are?
Donovan
then
and
Sabre.
Sabre. Yeah, I'm going to make me a Sabre. So what me and Perm have been talking about, we'll have one red, one blue. And we obviously know who's going to be red.
Who? Me?
Me.
Me?
Because we want to have one for each Hardly Heroes color.
What about me?
You want to go?
What about me?
Cheese! Oh, do they have yellow for cheese?
There you go.
And
what
yellow's
color
my
would
favorite.
Dilly be?
Probably perp.
The purpler?
The perps?
Hella purpler for the Kings?
Yeah.
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 Donovan and Sabre?
Maybe a nice teal.
Yeah. What,
Yeah.
Teal? What about the Niner colors? Don't bring it
Red.
up.
And gold.
Gold?
Did you say 49ers? The ones that just won the...
Sunday.
The NLDS?
Okay, isn't the con on Sunday, you said?
Yeah, I'm going early, and then
you're
because
hitting
the Niner
game?
game's the late game.
Oh, it's the late. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go Niners.
Okay.
Let's go Big Biscuit.
Okay, I didn't mean to bring up football.
Big Biscuit.
I'm sorry. Okay, so you guys, moving on. We have some sidekick mayo.
Well, I like that.
Sidekick mayo.
Now let me see if I can. Dilly, can you do the honor of Johnny's
Yeah.
or whatever you have
Who
there?
we read first?
Whatever you want.
Let's see. We have... Do we have one from Johnny in here?
Or
It's
on-
in the packet, right?
Yeah, it's in the packet.
Okay, got you.
So look,
Got
we'll do this.
you.
Look, you do Johnny, I'll do Brother James, and then you do the third one, special guest.
Special gas.
Special guest.
Okay.
Don't know if I yeah.
Okay. All right. Johnny, a.k.a. the Norwegian Titan. Hi, guys. Real quick. Wait for it. Just kidding. Just wanted to say that real quick. Oops. I did it again. You played with my heart.
Oops, I
Lost
did
in
it
the game.
again.
Oh, babe. All right, so I'm putting together some top fives for you guys. I just haven't finished them yet. Top 5 podcast episodes of Hardly Heroes.
Okay, I like that. Like his top
I already,
5.
I already have one right off the top.
Top 5 new trailers of movies I am looking forward to.
I like that.
Okay.
Top 5 new comics and old comics that I have started reading and have read.
Like it.
I loved the last episode. Everybody loves Mammy. Say hi to her for me. Give her a big old Norwegian Titan hug.
Do it. We'll do it.
Well, that was a real quick email for you. Maybe Buddy can read it.
No.
Who knows? Might be too much. Just kidding, Buddy. Much love. Dilly and Sheila are the funny ones.
Yeah, right.
Maybe they should read it. We're also the ones that have the ability to read.
Read. Well,
Yeah.
you
Which
are
is good.
the most.
Except
I'm
for
very
the letter T.
excitable for everything.
Except for
Remember that.
T's. You got to leave the T
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
of the letters.
It's
for
like
cheese.
Except
If-
for Jurassic.
No, if it doesn't need a T, you add the T. If
Yeah.
it
Right.
has a T, you
You don't
definitely leave
pronounce
the
it.
T. No, it's a silent T.
Got it.
It's a silent J. Maybe it's jogging or maybe it's yogging.
Yogging.
Oops, I did it again. Sorry, buddy. The Mad King can handle it. And no, my ankles are still not broken. I love you all and hope you are all well. And as our correspondent would say, this is the Titan signing off, and I will be back for more. Have a great show. Hopefully, I will finish my top 5s next week. Real quick. Johnny signing off. Good night. And real quick. CJ Sparks is super hot and cute. P.S. That was a lot of real quicks.
Thank you, Johnny. That was great.
Dude, I felt bad. He posted a picture of it was like his cleat and a soccer ball.
Yeah.
And Aaron our
Our founding member of the Fremont chapter of Hardly Heroes.
of the Fresno chapter.
Oh, yeah. Fremont.
Yeah, Fresno chapter. He was like, "Hey, look, is Johnny's ankle broken?"
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Oh, Johnny, we love you. Thank you for writing in. Top 5 episodes. I have one right off the top of my head, but it's probably my favorite episode we've ever done. So I will save that for when we do that.
Yeah, maybe we
When
should
you
all
do that.
What
Do.
you do so well. It's a spell. Hell, make me want to shoop.
Okay.
Okay, shoot.
I want to shoot.
Shoot, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Okay.
What's my weakness, man?
Okay, then chilling, minding my business. I'll take a look around, and I couldn't believe this.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, I know that whole song, so stop it. Okay, so this email is from Brother James.
Brother James?
Yeah, Brother
Really?
James. All the way.
Oh, did he say that he signed up for After Dark, maybe?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
Probably
So this
not. It's
email,
$2, so.
you guys, comes all the way from Indiana.
Indiana?
Oh.
Indiana.
The frozen tundra?
Yeah.
That came in on a Pony Express.
So it's titled my.
Oh, no.
It's
With sidewalk ends.
and the road begins.
I'll
You
say
said
goodbye.
goodbye on a cold
Oh, dark night.
George Strait.
this?
George Strait.
Okay.
I was trying to think of the
It's
other
from,
song, but that one came out.
It's from Pure Country.
I do you right overnight,
Okay,
mate.
stop it. Okay, so this is titled My Bro, My Sis, My Bestie. I have never claimed Jadat. Buddy made that shit up.
Ooh, right off the bat, an attack.
I told him long ago that it wasn't me.
He's over here laughing. He just stirs the pot.
I know, he knows.
Such a troublemaker.
It's for show.
he did hella piss me off when he.
He just said
It's for great show content.
just starting
Yeah.
fites.
What do you
Well,
mean?
no, I
That's my
remember-
whole character.
He was like, "Oh, your brother said that he created that." I was like, "What?"
Dude, he was Dilly. I'd never seen him so mad.
Yeah, because Dilly's pretty like even keel.
Yeah.
Okay. OMG sis. Star Wars is not a kids movie. It's rated PG. That means parental guidance is recommended. If it were a kids movie, it would be rated G. Brother, I mean this in all the love in the world. You're an idiot. PG is meant for younger people. I'm
Right.
not talking about I'm not saying Star Wars is meant for 4-year-olds. A G movie would be like a Sesame Street movie. Okay, a PG movie. If you want to go take your child to a movie, you 100% would take them to a PG movie.
100
PG-13 or
Now,
PG?
this says
PG.
James says PG.
That just means parental guidance suggested. That's it.
So that's even the thing. It's not even like recommended. It's like suggested. Okay, so James, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but 100% don't agree with you. A PG movie is meant for kids.
Kids movie.
I agree with you, brother.
Thanks for throwing mom under the bus. It just solidifies me as the favorite son.
Yeah, right.
Which, yeah, come on, James.
Yeah.
Honestly, James.
You're in Indiana now. You're an afterthought.
Out of 3, I don't think you're number 1. But sorry, I love you. Just FYI, but my episode number 97 was the most downloaded of all past and current shows.
Yeah, probably because he listened to it about 700 times.
Right.
He like just
To hear his
listens
voice.
to it every day.
Yeah. That was a good episode, though.
Yeah, it was actually. I can't believe Dilly would buy a disc game. That is a forbidden fruit. I must now go out and buy myself a disc game. I would love to listen to the After Dark episode, but Podbean will not accept my bank card. If I could get your login info, I could start listening right away.
Nay.
Okay,
Dilly,
so
if
you
you
guys,
give me
this
a
is
login
actually really
code.
cool. So last episode, Andrew had asked you that question about which Avenger you would be.
Yes.
So Brother James has made this amazing list of basically everybody, like old hosts, all of ours, like sidekicks, all who
ought to
they
be
would
good.
be in the
Oh,
Marvel.
wow.
So who they would be in the Marvel
All
universe.
right, so you're going to start like lower tier and then work up to us?
No, I'm just reading his list.
Oh, okay.
So if we were all thrust into the Marvel universe, Dilly would be Star-Lord.
Okay.
Funny.
We kind of thought that.
And he kind of gives reasons.
Oh, I like that.
Funny but badass.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, good sir.
Dauber, who he's talking about me because that is what Brother James calls me, Dauber.
From Coach.
From Coach, exactly. That's such a great show. James and I used to watch it all the time. And Dauber was like this tall, doofy ass guy with like blonde
Funky,
hair.
like bowl cut hair.
Yes. So Dauber would be Gamora. Always needs to be saved, which is, excuse me. Sturls, this is funny. Sturls would be the guy in a suit in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. Important, but super boring.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
He just knocked you down.
He just did that to make you
I
mad.
don't like this one bit. James, I'm no longer on your side.
So Brother James would be Nick Fury, because everybody likes me, which is, please.
Nah.
Other sis would be Pepper Potts. Doesn't want to get dirty. That's actually
true.
pretty good.
Mess you with that.
Mammy would be Mantis because she's full of feelings.
True. That's a good one.
Goat is Black Panther. His shoes are vibranium. Bird is Wanda Maximoff. She wears cardigans too. Manny is Captain America, born leader.
I don't think so.
Sprinkles, the rock monster from Ragnarok, doesn't do anything, but is still part of the show.
That's actually
dirty.
spot on.
Jay Jackal is Thanos because he's an evil ass bitch.
That's true.
HTC is Vision, born from a computer, aka nerd. Logan Groot, tallest man alive. Curtis Iron Man thinks he knows everything.
Curtis Tecate?
Yeah.
Clayton Loki, never know what you're gonna get. That's actually very
That's really
accurate.
good.
That's very accurate.
That was really good, actually.
Phil, Doctor Strange. It's in the name. What? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's strange. Parm is Hulk, real smart and organized, but if you make him mad, watch out. Which I don't know. I haven't seen Parm get that mad. Johnny is Thor, god of ankle breakers. Sonny is Spider-Man, shows up at every HH event.
Peterman.
And Deekers is Rocket.
Oh, yes, Deekers.
Love the soundboard, Brother James. I think he signs Love the
so
soundboard
nice.
every time.
I'm all in. I just felt he did some hatred against me
No, he definitely did. He did that to make you mad.
where you kind
He
of...
gave
I
somebody
think he
else
just
the
realized
shield.
that I am bigger than all of you, so he can't really give me one person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of like all the Avengers in one because I'm that great.
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah, that was really good,
That was
actually.
very clever.
Yeah.
He did some.
He
that
really-
took
I'm
some
very
work.
sad he didn't give me a good one, though.
No, I thought that was funny.
I don't know. That was not funny at all.
Can we start like a GoFundMe
The
to
mo-
get him out to the Jackrabbit event?
Yeah,
let's
for
do
real. The Mammy one might have been the best one, though.
Yeah, the mammy was good.
The Mantis.
Full
Mantis?
of feelings.
Dude,
Yeah.
And if she touches you, you're like, oh, sleepy.
Yeah.
So we have one more email.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, we're starting to GoFundMe for Brother James.
Yeah, let's do it. Him and Deekers need to reunite.
Am I supposed to be reading this one?
Yeah, you're reading it.
Okay.
Who's it from?
This is from Jay Jackal.
Jackal?
Shay Shakel.
Jackie?
Jack Attack?
And the title of this email is What the F Word, Johnny.
Wow.
Wow.
Johnny.
Tasty words.
I feel like Johnny and Jackal are like
Shakel.
sworn enemies.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, actually, that makes perfect sense because Brother James said Jackal was Thanos and then Thor,
Yeah.
he lops off the head. So does that mean
Ooh, that
Norwegian Titan's going to chop off the head?
He's gonna lop
Jackal?
it off.
Lop.
All right, so here it goes. Why you gonna shout out everyone but me? That's some deep cut shit, Johnny. Always mention you when I'm talking about lame ass soccer. I got a nickname for cheese, Tater Nuts.
why?
Nobody cares what you do on the weekend. Stop wasting airtime. Hey Dilly, cats suck, and so do all men who like cats. Get a dog and be a real man. Why do you guys let Buddy cut you off at least 10 times an episode? Can someone please tell him there are other people on the mic?
Nobody cares.
You need to give up first mic to Tater Nuts,
Yes.
as she be cracking me up.
That's right. Tater nut. Tater nut.
Yeah.
Tater nut.
Better
so
tell
rough.
your mom not to mess with my boy Curtis, or I'll send an after dark email about yo mama.
Oh.
love.
Shaka. Shackle Thoughts with Jay Jackal.
I have to go back to the soundboard. So you have to give me some time for that.
Tater nut.
Jackal Thoughts.
Tater nut.
With Jay Jackal.
That's so gross.
Yeah, that doesn't.
The reason
sound
why
great.
they get cut off is because they're my
Nailed
minions and they do whatever I say.
Oh, play minions.
Minions.
We're just little workers. We do your bidding.
That's right. Raisin.
No, that's never
Pop
gonna
sockets.
stick. He has to like think of it before he calls me that.
Raisin.
You could call me Pop Socket.
No.
Pop it like it's
Pop
hot.
socket.
Pop it. Diarrhea Pocket. Do you know who that is? Diarrhea Pocket.
No.
Diarrhea pocket?
He's like talking about eating Hot Pockets, and he's like, they should be called
Diarrhea
Diarrhea
Pocket.
Pocket. It's Gaffigan,
Gaffigan.
Gaff.
the old gaffers.
Gaffer snaps.
Anyway, I think we're like just rambling now. So look at just a few things to remember. One, we have a merch store that you can get to through our website.
Yes.
2, we have a paid subscription thing.
For After Dark.
Patron.
Yeah, during Podbean.
So if you go to Podbean, you can become a patron. If you pay $2 or more a month, you can get 2 to 3 extra episodes a month.
Yes.
They're super fun. We're going to be doing one today. They get crazy. Also, go to the Facebook Sidekick Sanctorum and interact with us there.
Don't forget March 7th.
March 7th.
Mark
200th episode at Jackrabbit. Tell everybody about it. It's going to be amazing. We have more stuff to come, but mark it in your calendars. Make sure you be there.
Start spreading the word.
Right. And I just want to mention about the Podbean is like, even if you guys don't necessarily need or want more episodes, you can still subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, and not to be all like whatevs, but like, to put on these events, to do the movie events, just to even do the show every single week, it costs us money.
Yes.
And so if you just like us, even if you don't want to listen to the other ones, if you just like listening to this one, you could still give us a little bit of money.
That's the best way to support the shoe.
The best way to support us, if you like what we do, is just giving us like $2 a month.
Right.
Or more.
Or more. As much as you want to give, we'll take.
You can always sign up on the Phil B plan.
Yeah.
The Phil B plan is the top tier gold studded plan. And we love them for it.
Yeah.
So anyway, where can they find us, brother?
They can find us on YouTube at Hardly Heroes. They
Where
can
else?
find us on Instagram at Hardly Heroes. They
And
can find
then-
us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
Number 1.
Or you can go to Facebook at Hardly Heroes and go to the Hardly Heroes Sanctorum, or just go to hardlyheroes.com. You can email us straight from the show, but if you want to email us, you can email us at hardlyheroes@gmail.com. And go to YouTube at Hardly Heroes, and just remember one thing.
Disclaimer. They don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, love you.